You're welcome to my channel. This is Vsmdesigns. Today, I am going to walk you through the step-by-step processes on how to achieve this double-side pleated outfit with invisible zipper at the upper part of it. If you are new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video, you will be the first to be notified. If you're a returning fan, thank you for coming back. Let's go straight to the video. First of all, as usual, you are going to fold your fabric this way, but the difference is that you are going to fold it in excess to accommodate the pleats. As you can see, that what I folded there could just accommodate up to 3 pleats. We need about 5 pleats on each side of the outfit. You keep adjusting it until you achieve your desired length. One secret about this particular design is that whenever you want to do it, first of all, you can use a lining to just cut the front bodies with the person's measurement. Just cut it and keep it aside. When you have folded your clothes this way, you can now use it to trace it after you must have done all your pleatings and the rest. For me, I was lucky that this very client ordered for 2 outfits. So right now what I'm doing is I'm using the second outfit, which is the white, to determine the position of the pocket, which is where the pleats will start. So I am going to mark it off. Then I will measure the remaining part of it, and whatever I get there will be the length of what I'm going to cut out here. And of course, I'm going to add about 1 or 2 inches for allowance. After marking it, we are going to cut it out. We are cutting it out so that we will have freedom to manipulate our pleats. Now we still go back to our second outfit. It's very important, just like I told you, very important that you first of all use something to cut the front bodies. What I'm doing now is to determine the position of the pleat. That is where the pleat is going to start from, which is also the same as the position of your pocket. I am going to make it 2 1/4. The pocket will be 4 inches wide. So because I want to do it 2 1/4, I'm going to add half an inch to it, which is where the first pleat is going to start, making it 2 3/4 inches. 2 3/4 inches. So my first pleat will start at 2 3/4 inches, of which when you open it is going to be 5.5 inches in total. So I am going to transfer that to this place. 2 3/4 at the center. So I will mark it out and I will mark 5.5 inches. I will mark it from top to bottom. So I'm going to connect the lines. This is where your job starts on this very outfit. Now from the lines, I am going to follow the lines and form creases on both lines. What I mean is that I will fold it from there and iron it so that we'll have a line there. Now we are going to start our pleating from here. You fold it and you iron, and this will form our first pleat. For us to get our second pleat, we are going to measure it. You are going to measure half an inch here. I don't know why my camera got blurred here, but as we proceed, you are going to see the rest. So you measure half an inch from your first pleat, and after measuring it, you also fold it from the line that you've just formed, just like we did on the very first one, and you form a crease on it. After forming that crease, I was not supposed to turn it this way. I would have just flipped it and make it ready for the next one. So to form our third pleat now, we are also marking half an inch from the last pleat. Half an inch. So I will connect the lines. Then I'm going to bend it from that line and flip it over. Arrange it, make sure that you are bending it from line that you have just drawn. See what I was saying? You just flip it over this way so that you can also monitor how the back looks like. So from there, you iron it. You turn it. As you turn it, you keep arranging it. Whenever you lift it up, you are going to rearrange it. We are marking it for our fourth pleat. Remember, we are going to have 5 pleats in total. After marking, you also go ahead to connect the lines. From the line, you also bend it and iron. After ironing, simply flip it over and arrange it. Then you go ahead and iron it, making it ready for our 5th and last pleat on this particular side. We are marking it for our last pleat. Remember, half an inch from the last pleat or from the previous pleat, whichever one. If you've watched this video to this point, you can support me by subscribing to my channel if you've not done so. Like this video, comment, and share it wide. You can equally click on the thanks below this video. Do not forget to join my WhatsApp platform. I have dropped the link on the description box. If you're a content creator that makes use of Capcut and you don't have access to Capcut Pro, you can send a direct message to me on WhatsApp. I have also dropped the link on the description box. I have a lot of educative videos on my channel. Do well to take your time, go through them, and you must see something that interests you. And I want to assure you, there is always something new to learn, because the more you look is the more you see, and the more you see is the more you learn. So we are done with our last pleat. Then I went ahead to cut hairstay to cover it from behind, and not just to cover it, but to hold the pleats together. And now remember, I always tell you about the neatness of the inner part of your outfit. We are still coming back to this. So we are done with that particular side. We are going to repeat the same thing on the second side, but I'm not going to show you that particular part. I have completed the second part of the pleat. Now what I'm doing is to cut fabric for the upper part of the outfit, and as you can see, I have allowance on both sides because we are going to use this to fix. We are going to fix zipper on this. So I'm going to cut it in two parts, because one will be used for the outside while the other will be used for the inner, to make sure that even the inside of the outfit will be neat enough. Now after doing it, you are going to cut each of them in two places from the center. Now we go to machine. Make sure you have this single footer. It is used to fix invisible zipper on your clothes. Now I will go ahead and fix the zipper on one of the pieces. After fixing it for the very first time, it will not be closed as invisible zipper supposed to be. So what I'm going to do is to open it the way you've just seen me done. Then I will rerun thread on it, and as I'm running the thread, I am opening the teeth of the zipper so that the threading will go very close in such a way that after sewing it and when you lock the zipper, it will be invisible indeed. You might not really notice it here until we fix the second part of it. So we go ahead and fix the second piece on it. So now after fixing it, when you open it, you can see that you are seeing some opening there. That is because I've not run the second thread on it. So I will go ahead and open it, then run the second thread as I open the teeth. So now, after closing it, you can see it is perfectly invisible. Perfectly invisible. Now look at the back side of it. You can still see the zipper, which is a rough job. So we are going to close it up to make our inner part of the outfit to be neat. So we are going to fix it this way. This will cover one part. We sew on it. Then we do the same on the second part. Now you can see the inner part of it as neat as it should be. So we are going to take this to the table and smoothen it. Now back to this, I am making sure that 4 inches will be okay for the pocket cover. There's actually no pocket on this, so I have cut my gum to size and I'm going to gum them on the fabric. So the pocket covers are now ready. I am going to trim the upper part of it so that it will be straight enough. And after doing that, I am going to interface the inner part to make sure that it will look very neat. I didn't have enough fabric, so I used another fabric to underlay it. So I add my hemming gum, and after doing that, I am going to run thread on it from under the pleats. I will run thread here, I will run thread under the pleats here and here. So when you are looking at the outfit, you wouldn't even know that I ran thread there. So I've just done that. The next move is to smoothen it. So now we go ahead and place the pocket covers here, then run thread on it. That's done. I am adding gum to the down part so that when I am joining it to the down part of the outfit, it is not going to give me issues. So I will place it this way. You make sure that you match the zipper at the center of this one. You arrange it very well and sew across from under. After sewing, you are going to smoothen that very part. And of course, don't forget to weave that area. So here now we are almost done, and of course we are done with the front design. So what we are going to do now is to place that lining that you cut earlier, or the second outfit that you have already cut. You place it on top, because at this point, assuming you did not cut the very first one, how would you bend this knowing that there is zipper there already at the upper part? How are you going to fold it for you to achieve your cutting? So that is why you need to have another fabric that you are going to use to cut it and use it to trace. Then you now go ahead and do every other thing, and this is where we draw the curtain today. Here is the result of what we've just done. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and share this video to your friends, to your colleagues, and even to your enemies. Tell them about Vsmdesigns. There's always something new to learn, because the more you look is the more you see, and the more you see is the more you learn. See you on our next video. Don't forget to subscribe.